Hello and good morning everybody. Champions Cup round 1, round of 64. We've got vampires, we've got Razzle Storm's vampires, 4 rerolls versus the Amazons of Missing. That is a deep bench. How many players is that? That's 16, right? That's a full vampire roster. 2 Agi vamps, 5 vamps in total. What we got? We got an Agi, Sure Hands, Rackle, Lion Woman. And we've got a strength 4, Agi 4, Blodge, Lion Woman. Got a Pommer, just a couple of Wrestle Thralls, got a Dirty Player in there, he's got Kick in there. I'm assuming the Vamps have won this toss as well, because the Vamps are on defense, which is pretty much where they want to be, I guess, starting this one off. Hello! Spin better gets an extra reroll. That's 5 rerolls for the Vamps. Hello Martin, thank you for the raid dude. Good morning, good evening I guess it is. Or good afternoon, maybe. But yeah, this is Razzle Storm versus Missing. That's a dodgy kick for Amazons. That's not where you want the ball to be. Especially with these two guys floating about. So he's going straight for the vampire, so he's not messing around. Not going to hit the thrall, he's going to go straight for the vampire. And again, we've seen a Pommer get a push. So how many screens is he going to get on this? It's really unfortunate that, like, I guess he's got kick, right? He's got kick, and he's set up his LOS over here, and he's dragged out all these guard blodgers. So like all of Missing's guard is over here, which is pretty much like one of the only ways that I've been able to get any kind of success against Vamps is by having massive amounts of guard around the ball. So it's pretty scary. Oh, she's just throwing it. Get it, get it the hell away from these two. So don't blame him for that. And he has got a double screen as well. So it's not easy for the Vamps to get in here. I mean, there's always a play, right? There's always a play. Keep me company during dinner. Well, I hope you enjoy your dinner, Martin. It's a long time before till my dinner. Oh, he's got a leader as well. So there's 5 reroll Vamps. Oh, he's just blitzing here. Yeah, there's no way of really getting in, to be fair. Plus, with the Agi up, it's like the Hypno Gazes are like a 2+. It's just sticking a wall of Vamps in. He's got guard on the Vamp as well. Talking of which, he fails the Hypno Gaze. And so, like, the interesting thing is, oh, that is huge. Dead Vamp. Fails regen. Turn 2. So there's only 4 Vamps he's got to deal with now. That is pretty goddamn huge. I was just about to say, like, the thing with Zons is they're not particularly fast, and like one of the probably the best ways to beat vampires is with like pure speeds. So they're not going to be able to outrun these Vamps, but if you just kill them. Hello, Koala. I just had a look at your game versus Sergol, mate. Congratulations, nicely played. And I've had a look, and it's Bretonians or Halflings, which is pretty nice for the second round. Yeah, and we see what is he gonna come for the ball. I don't know. That dead Vamp is absolutely huge. And like, I mean, like that just goes to show, like normally, like you hit the thrall. There's so many thralls. It's like, is it even worth hitting them? Because there's thralls for days. So, Hypno Gaze. He can come in through here. Hasn't got tackle on any vampire. Oh no, this guy's right. Okay, he's got the one tackle vamp. Oh. Oh, and there's the bloodlusts. That's a really unfortunate turn for Razzle Storm. As far as vamps go, that's that's a pretty rough turn. And the problem being, he's got two vamps on the wrong side of the ball. I mean, it's still not great for Amazons. There's a lot of pressure here, right? There's a hell of a lot of pressure. But, yeah. These are on the wrong side of the ball. And that's another bloodlust. So that's two back-to-back bloodlusts. Just a stun on the first one. And then just a stun on the second one. So pretty lucky there. And gets a wrestle. So yeah, he's kind of sandwiched in. I don't know, like, he's left this wide open, right? So I'm assuming we're just going to see him shift out over to here. I don't know how you're going to get like a double screen in. Maybe he's blitzing this one. Yeah, it looks like he blitzes this one. Oh no, he's going to go for the tackle one, right? Okay. Yeah, it makes a lot of sense. Gets pushes. Re-rolls it as well. I mean, that's the biggest threat, right? If you can get rid of this one, then that's pretty damn huge, isn't it? It's pretty damn huge. Outside of that, there's only wrestle. Having the strength 4 is so good in this matchup as well. Makes it so much harder for the vamps to sack. Maybe a destroyed halfling team. That would be the dream, wouldn't it? That would be the dream. So he's tagging the leader for all. Doing the 4+3+. Wait, it's doing the foul, rowdy foul. He gets sent off. Is that a failed bribe as well? That is a failed bribe. And fouling, the fool was stunned already, right? I'm pretty sure the fool was stunned already. So I don't love that foul. Don't love it. Like, if the fool's not stunned, weirdly, I think it's better. But he's got a babe. There's a Kaz-Zon. That's an Apo. Straight away. Sign of intent. That's just spun me around. There we go. And there's another bloodlust. Yeah, you just bite the guy on the floor. He needs to get these guys back, right? Oh, there's a Kaz. Vamps doing vamp things. Hypno Gaze. I guess you'd rather roll the 1. Oh, and a bloodlust as well. Hypno Gaze or roll the 1 and a bloodlust as well. And a 1 on the gaze as well. Oh my god. This is feeling pretty sad. I mean, like, to be fair, they're always in this, right? They're not out of this yet at all. It's vampires. But you got, like, this has got to feel rough for Razzle, definitely. Hell of a lot of 1s there. Yeah, and he's gonna hit the Agi. It's quite mad. He's just taking it to the vamps, and he's like literally going, ah, he gets the Kaz, and that's a no regen again. That's crazy. Like, he's literally just taking it to these vamps and just smashing them to pieces. So he's down to 3 vamps, and it's turn 4, which is absolutely bonkers. And like the vamps are like removing the thralls. Regen was a 1 as well. Oh wow. This is the risk you take when you take like vampires to Chalice. This is the risk you take. Like, they're always capable of a game like this. They're always capable. They're more capable than most teams of losing a game. Like, this is the vamps that you know. Like, when people say vamps are bad, this is pretty much why. But then when you play against this team and they don't roll like that, like they are an absolute nightmare. Absolute nightmare. It's going for the Agi. Gets the POW. Just gonna stay there. Oh, another. Oh, that's a dead zon. There's no Apo for it, but it's just a casual lino, so it's absolutely fine. How many zons we got on the pitch? 2, 4, 6, 8. So it's down 3 zons. This is a massacre. This is an absolute massacre. What is going on? Oh, and he fails the dodge. There's another one for Razzle, just for good measure. It's a good thing he got a reroll on the kickoff. Otherwise he'd be down to 2 rerolls right now. Yeah, so we're just gonna see him absolutely smash this vamp in the face. It's quite interesting to see, like, just smash the vamp. I guess it's much easier when you've got like tackle pom, right? Much easier. And this is an AV7 vamp. That's the first time he's had to pom. He doesn't get it. I didn't realise, yeah, this is AV bust as well. I guess these guys were... No, nothing on that one. Oh, obviously he's dead. He's dead, just checking for an injury. Yeah, he's dead. I mean, it's like you can't really check for a pulse, can you? Yeah, frustrating enough. Like, it's been horrific. Like, it's been absolutely horrific for him. And there's a dub skulls for good measure. Oh, like, it's been in, like, horrific. And there's another bloodlust. I guess he's gonna, like, stop failing stuff in the second half to make it look balanced. But my God, this half has been absolutely horrific. Like, it's probably been like one of the worst vampire games, like dice-wise, that I've seen for a long time. Like, absolutely smashed. And it was a nice vampire team. It was like a really nice vampire team. Like, with a dead vamp, that's like horrible, because it's a long way to get to like blodge, especially in a chalice. Yeah, he won't have vamps, so no more bloodlust rolls there. That is the positive. I mean, he's down to 3 and one of them's AV busts. I mean, the Amazon's just quietly on the halfway line with 3 turns to go. Like, this is leaving it a little bit late. I guess you've got the bailout of having like the Agi up and all that sort of thing, but I mean, does he just potato off? Like, does he hand off and go? Like, I guess he's got a couple of turns, right? He's got a couple of turns, but he needs to get forward. There, isn't it? There. Yeah, and when like this guy, and he's bloodlusted. He's just bloodlusted again. Oh my God. I reckon he was screaming. I reckon he was like rolling his eyes and going, "Oh my God!" Like, I don't think I could have. I don't think I could have kept my cool in this one. I try my hardest to keep my cool. I think I would have lost it over this half. This half is absolutely horrific for him. There's another bloodlust. It's like every turn. It's like every vampire activation is a bloodlust. It's insane. And there's a hypno gaze that rolls a 1 as well. Oh my God. And like, despite everything that's happened, like, he's not in a terrible position. Like, I mean, it's obviously terrible, but it's not like as bad as it could be. Like, he's still pretty central. The Amazons have a long way to go. They've only got 2 turns. There's another dub skulls. What on earth is going on? What on earth is going on? I'm feeling a little bit tilted right now. I'm not even playing. But oh man, I like he's gonna have like a full team, right? That's the thing. He's gonna have a full team. Only 3 vamps, but he's still gonna have like 11, I guess. Maybe I shouldn't have said that just yet. Maybe we should have. Maybe we should have waited. Yeah, but he can just get out of range of these vamps now. I was surprised he didn't do some Wow. Am I surprised he didn't do some GFIs? Probably not. It's got to get down here somewhere. Yep. It's going in here. I'll just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, can't even hit the ball. Even if he goes through all the tackle zones, he can't even hit the ball. Rolled a 1 on the dodge, but he had the inbuilt reroll this time. Yeah, just going for the Pommer. That Pommer's wrecked him. Absolutely wrecked him. It's killed 2 vamps. Job done. I mean, the Amazons have got I mean, one of these was an Apo, right? So they only had 2 bench. Concede to preserve the team. Try again next season. Hello, Marsam. How are you, mate? This has been the most brutal game of Blood Bowl I've seen for anyone in a long time. I feel really sorry for Razzle. Like, it's so harsh to like build a team. Like, vamps are so hard to qualify as well. They're so hard to qualify. They're so hard to play at the start of their run as well. And then just to get it into Chalice, make Chalice. I don't know how I don't know, like, when you get drawn against Amazons, whether you're happy or not. I don't know. I guess on paper it's okay for vamps. Like, if you've got tackle, if you've got the tackle, it's okay. But like, because they're not fast, they're only movement 6, and they've got a low AV. I mean, the dodge is a bit of a pain in the derriere, but like, I think Zons won't be like real happy with getting vamps. I guess it could be way worse than vamps, right? Maybe it's one of them weird matchups where they're both like okay about it. Maybe slightly vamp favoured. I mean, not when this happens. Not when this happens. And I mean, like, that's the thing, is that like without movement up, like the 1 turn is pretty much non-existent, right? But yeah, that was one brutal half of Blood Bowl. There's a blitz as well. Have I slept? I did. I've had a good few hours. Like, when I had my power cut yesterday, I went and laid down and I fell asleep for like an hour. So I had like a little nap in the evening, and then I had about 6 hours this morning. No, it was late. Gets the pout. Gets the 3 dice there. I mean, like, considering everything that's happened, like, gets the KO. I think he rolled a 1 on his KO roll as well. I think he actually rolled a 1 on his KO roll. I mean, but considering everything that's happened, the fact that he's still got, like, I think it's 11, is pretty amazing. Is he gonna foul? Surely not. Oh well, he's not gonna foul now. That's probably. I guess he was going for a pass. Is this guy on a level? I think he should have named his team Roll Better rather than Spin Better. That would have been my advice. But yeah, Amazon's still got a wizard as well. Just a wizard, a bribe, and a babe. So that's the thing as well. Like, the Zon team was actually, what? That's 200 and that's like 300 inducements, and you can only spend 30. And it had bench. I guess that's the thing with the massive bench on vamps, isn't it? He's gone for the massive bench. And even with the bribe fail, yeah, just roll better. It's been horrific though. I really do feel for Razzle. And like Missing played it pretty well. Like it's really interesting to see him go after the vamps. But then like when there's that many thralls on the bench, like there's not that much point in hitting thralls, is there? You just hit the vamps. And especially when you got tackle pom. They absolutely smashed the granny out of him. And I think the vamps, like Missing was cazzing all the vamps and Razzle was cazzing all the thralls. So yeah, he's got 5 rerolls again for this half. That's the other thing about vamps as well, is I don't think vamps love overtime format because they really love their rerolls, right? So, oh, that is another dub skulls. Oh my god, that's unbelievable. He just can't escape him, can he? Just literally everything has got a 1 on it. And you're gonna see a bloodlust here. Doesn't get anything there. This must have been one hell of a frustrating game for him. Sad to see when it happens to fun teams. Yeah, it's true Corpax. When you're seeing Nurgle roll quads, it's absolutely fine. But like when you're seeing like someone like, because this vamp team must have took a lot of effort to get to Chalice in the first place, and then he's got them there, and they've just got absolutely obliterated. Like even if he wins, he's gonna be down a vamp. I think the other one was just badly hurt, right? So they'll have 4. But against Zons with a wizard, it's going to be interesting. And like, what's he going to do? Is he going to do like the bang it in and just get on defense as quickly as possible? Or is he going to... I think I would. I think, like I say, like you don't really want it to go into overtime if you can avoid it. Especially the way the old removals... he's bloodlusted. Oh, that's a nice Kaz. Alright, so he's biting this one. Sometimes they have to fail and fall apart. Yeah, I know how you feel about Vampires PC. That's another bloodlust. Holy mo! I'm like, I just don't know what's going on anymore. I honestly don't know what's going on anymore. It's insane. It's literally insane. Yeah, I was just saying, like, because overtime format, like with the reroll situation, really doesn't suit Vamps, and the way the attrition is going, it probably doesn't suit Vamps. So I'll be trying to bang it in as quickly as I can, but it's really hard against the wizard and like a load of blodge wall, like a big blodge wall in front of you. Oof. Zappoed it. I guess I guess he's at the point now of appoing like anything, just because it's. Oh man, that feels like a sadness appo. Just just a sadness appo. 3 vamps and 4 bloodlust per turn. Pretty much. It's pretty much it. It's just insane. I thought after the first half I was like, I can't. It's got to like even out. It's got to like settle down a bit. Give him a bit of a chance to play some Blood Bowl, but it's been relentless. It's been absolutely relentless. Is he going to push through this middle slot here? Doesn't get... Oh, he gets the push, which is annoying as hell. Yeah. Oh, there we go. There's his bloodlust. There's his gets a push as well, so can't even open up a gap there. I mean, he couldn't go anywhere with the ball anyway, could he? He's like, after that bloodlust, he's just stuck. Yeah, horrific experience. I can't imagine this game being a huge amount of fun for poor old Razzle. There's the KO. It's and like he did leave a little bit of a gap there. There was a gap there. If you don't get the bloodlust and you get the knockdown, like I think he could have actually like got right through there. Or even if he gets the wrestle, like on the wrestle block, if he takes the wrestle rather than the push, like this is a bit of a opening. I guess you can just surround it and cage it and whatever, but I mean, like if I'm the Vamps, I'm absolutely desperate to score. Absolutely desperate to score. And like, yeah, the way it went, he's just sat on the halfway line. He didn't use a reroll though. And I guess there is the off chance if he does push through. Oh, there's a dub skull. There is the off chance that like he just uses the fireball, takes the ball and walks away. So it's really awkward. Like I don't really know what he does from here, to be fair. Yeah, definitely. I mean, it's not over just yet, like, but it's pretty horrible. Like, he must have been really gutted after the game. Like, it must have been like either angry or sad. One of those two emotions, or both. Maybe he was angry and sad. Yeah. I have this thing that like I get really upset when Amazons pow me, like when they full pow me, because every time they pow me, I'm like, that's a pow that I could have rolled against them. Like for some reason, when Amazons pow, it winds me up more than anyone else. Like if they defend a stumble, it's fine, but the actual clean pow, even though it makes no difference, there's a niggle. That's only a lino though, right? So it looks like all the damage has been on linos. So it's a dead lino. It's I mean, that's pretty much a dead lino, right? This was just a badly hurt, which is fine. That's a send-off, so... I mean, it's still annoying for missing. Still annoying. And one of the reasons why you hear me say that I don't think Amazons will ever win Chalice. Because like, he's going to be down to like no bench. I don't know how much money he's got in the bank. And this has been like a really like high rolly game where nothing really has gone wrong for him. Apart from that dub skulls there, there's not been a huge amount of adversity. Yeah, everyone in Chalice has tackle mighty blow, yeah. This Pommer has been amazing. If this Pommer doesn't get MVP, it's fixed. I guess it'll be that dead lino, to be fair. Dead Vamp MVP. What are the odds on that? It's going for a 5+ gaze. I guess he's just going for it, yeah. This is the turn. Is that enough? I'm going. And he has kind of left this gap open. Like, the Vamps are just so slow, aren't they? They're so slow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. GFI, GFI. I guess it's going over here. See, I would like to see him get a Vamp in scoring range, if he could, just to have the threat of the score. Like, there's no threat of a score, so there's no need to wizards. You get the threat of the score. Just get someone into range, even if they're, I mean, like, you're hanging them out to dry, but I think you're so desperate at this point. You're so desperate. I'm quite like, I guess he can't potato through. Like, I get the ball carrier can't potato through, and I guess if he doesn't put him here, then the ball's not safe. But I just try and get a vamp up into scoring range. Just so you've got him going backwards. Try and spread the Zons out. I mean, you could almost play it like a quarterback, right? Just have a vamp back here with the ball, and then have vamp up here and a vamp up here, and just try and spread out this backfield. Like, these Zons are stronger together. They're all guarded up. They're all blodge and that. You just try and bring some down here, so they're trying to go for your ball. Try and run some up here, so they're going for your vamps and stuff. I think that's, like, especially the way this game's gone. And that stun there is like a final nail in the coffin, right? It's just like the only guy that's gonna get anywhere is this vamp. No. What? You got. Oh right, he's gonna go here. Sideline. Sideline against the wizard, guys. Is this gonna end well? Is this a lightning bolt? There's the lightning bolt. Does it scatter out? It does scatter out. Straight to an Amazon. Oh my god. Yeah. So, I mean, he didn't really have a choice, did he, to be fair? Bless him. Didn't really have a choice. But you know it's coming. You know it's coming. Vamps are great to improve your Blood Bowl play. There are no safe moves and positioning. So critical. On top of it, you're on a clock. Facing attrition from both teams. Yeah. I think you have to be a special kind of character to like play Vamps. Like, I mean, like you got your Caprions and you got your Rick and Eliod and that, who've played a fair bit of Vamps. Dio's actually played quite a lot of Vamps as well. It's definitely, if you're gonna tilt, it's probably playing as vampires, because I would be like really upset after this one. I'd probably have a little couple of weeks off or something. I probably I was a dead lino. And this is the thing, like, even though he's won this game like comfortably, and he's still lost 2 linos, 3 linos probably. So high skill cap team. I mean, they're amazing when they work. Like when you play in Rebel, there's quite a lot of vamp teams that are just ridiculous, just absolutely ridiculous. Like if they have the freedom in an Eternal League to just get bigger and bigger and bigger, they almost become unplayable. Like if they don't roll like horribly, then it's ridiculous. And I actually have a lot of experience playing against really high TV vamp teams, just purely from Rebel. Like it's not like, as a Chaos coach as well, so like, I mean, it's very specific matchup. The experience that I have is as Chaos against Vamps. Hello Cyanide. Are we sad for the Vamps, I guess? But it's been absolutely brutal. And like, yeah, the experience I've had is very limited, in the sense it's always Chaos versus Vamps, but I hate that matchup. I absolutely hate it. They get an Apo, don't they? They get an Apo, yeah. I don't think he's used it already. He probably used it on the dead Vamp, to be fair. But if you use the Apo, then it doesn't use regen. Like, you Apo before the regen. So you can risk it and see if regen happens, but you don't know. Yeah, he did. Yeah, Mars him exactly. He didn't have a choice at all. Yeah, and he just runs off. Like, it's brutal game. Absolutely brutal game. It means in Eternal Leagues they can be kept alive for most teams. I mean, like, there's not that many of them, but like up in the top division, they do really well in the top divisions, because they can hang with bash teams. That's the thing. It's like, I mean, obviously the thralls like get banged on, but they're so cheap. like they can replace them and stuff. But like once you get a vamp to like Blodge Step Pro, and you have 6 of them, it's incredibly annoying to play against. And this is a resounding victory for the Amazons. There's a 1. There's the 1. And although missing like completely coasted through that after the vamps failed quite a lot. And there's a dead Lino MVP, which is a bit sad. Which puts him. I mean, he's still got 15 SPP. I'm guessing that's the Pommer. I'm guessing that's the Pommer. I don't know. Maybe that's the Pommer actually. This might be someone else. But yeah, commiserations to Razzle Storm and congratulations to Missing. And we'll have a quick look and see who Missing is going to get in the next rounds. So Missing is going to play either K-Fo in an Amazon Mirror or Julian. Or Julian? I guess that's Julian. And it's a Bretonian team, which is quite big actually. It's like 1900. But yeah, that was an interesting one, wasn't it?